Hi, welcome. In this tutorial we will see how to set up Unreal and integrate it into SMOD for XR project. So I will create a new project. No stutter content and the ray tracing disable. I will put it here. So I will, in this project, I will add a new folder, plugins, to install the SMOD plugins. Okay, so I unzip it here. So the SMOD plugin is a Spoot plugin and SMOD Unreal plugin for the connection. So okay, now that it's open, the first thing to do is to verify the alpha support for Composer. So here it's already set to linear color space only, so it's good for me, but in some projects it will be disabled and it need to restart and recompile the shader, so it's best to set it before it compiles all the shaders. Then I will look and activate the plugins. So the two plugins, SMOD and Spoot. And also I will look for the UnDisplay plugin, which is already activated. Now I will check the other project setting. So for SMOD connection, we need to change the game instance to SMOD game instance and the custom time step to SMOD custom time step. The custom time step is recommended when using Spoot on the multi GPU. And I will also verify if the UnDisplay is activated in the project setting and the SMOD link setting. So here I'm on a local host with this port. Okay. Now in this project we need to import the SMOD object. So in the SMOD plugin, in utilities, we have a setup map with Composer and a SMOD rig already created in it. So for quickly importing it, I will drag and drop this level as a sub-level of my persistent level. I will select the actors and move to the persistent level. Press yes, and I can delete the sub-level. Now I have my camera and SMOD rig in my project, ready to be connected to SMOD. So in the SMOD rig, we can see its setting. So it takes 2 render target, 3 render target if we want to have an environment, and it also connects to the Composer, element. And the Composer element take the camera from SMOD, so the SMOD camera actor. It's a cine camera, you can put another camera. You just need to select it into the SMOD rig, so we can control it with SMOD. And in the Composer, in the input, we select it here. So so composer render with this camera. And we can see on the output, we have two outputs. The first output is the render target, so that the SMOD rig will send to SMOD, and also a the viewport, so that we override the viewport, and Unreal will not render the scene twice. So it's better for the performance to have a player viewport. And for the front, we can add some element to capture in the in a new layer. So I will add a cube in my scene, and in the layer I will create a new layer that contain my cube. I can call it AR or front, like I want, and then in my composer I will select it, and I can also hide it from the back. So in the back I will exclude some layer and select my actor. Now I can save, and I will start a SMOD, so we can configure SMOD. So this is the project created before in the previous tutorial. So you need to watch it before continuing this tutorial. First, for the GPU transfer, we need to disable Enforce OS environment in the preference panel. And then restart SMOD. And now we add an Unreal control device with the localhost IP and the same port as Unreal. And then I will press play in Unreal and see if my connection is okay. So I can see it's in play editor mode, and I have some log. Now we see there is no map loaded, so I will import my map into my project, into my show. So content, map. I will reload it, so the map is loaded in Unreal. And now I need to the video input need to be running, so they are activated here, and I will create them. It's recommended to name your video input back and front for auto matching with the Unreal layer. And I select it into my map. And I can see the video input. An important tip is to enable the custom graphic card and select your graphic card. Even if you don't have multiple graphic card, you need to select it, because the receiving metadata otherwise will not be decoded. Activate. Now I can see already some content in my stage, because I named the content map back and front. It automatically selected it into the map, so I have my both back and front layer. We can see here. For now I will disable SMOD content and only use Unreal content. And we can see here in the pipeline that we have the content. Now I will add another map to my project, so we can switch between them. So I migrated another map into my project. So let's open it. And import the SmodRig into it. So as before, yes, yes. Okay, so now I have my SmodRig in this second map, so I can import it into Smod and switch between the two. So in Smod, I will go find it and then import it into the show by drag and drop. And as before, enable it so we can load into Unreal. Now it's loaded, it automatically selected my back and front video input, and I think I need to wait the shader to compile. So let's save the map and play again. As always, reload for it to be selected, and the video input is black. So let's see what's happening. I think I'm in a wall. So let's move the camera. Little too close. Little closer. Okay. Oh no, I will look at my. Of course, I can offset the map. So let's move the tracker a little bit. If I want, in the map transform, I can rotate the map so it corresponds to what I want, and I can move it like this. So here it's better for me, for example. I'm always in a wall. But now we can see, and I didn't put any keys there. We can see it as we want. Now for better performance, I need to launch the game, not in the editor, because the editor takes resources, but I will launch it with the NDisplay launcher. So here I have a shortcut for it, but it's located in here. So your Epic Game installation, and then engine binary.net, and you have the launcher and the listener. So I will start the listener and the launcher, and here I can add a project with this button. So the first window wants the engine, so I will select the editor, and the second window wants the project. So now I have a new line with my project, and we also need a configuration file. So Smode has some configuration file already made in Smode plugin content and display config. We have two configuration files. The first one is one you have one or two GPU, and the second one will run two Unreal instances on two different GPUs. So I will select the first one, and I will make a change in it because I have only one GPU, not two. So Smode on Unreal will run on the same GPUs. So here I will remove GPU 1. So Unreal will run on the default GPU. Okay. And now I can press run and it will start. In the listener we see it started. And once Unreal is started in game mode with cluster, we will see it appearing here in Smode. Okay. Now Unreal is started and I can load my map. Yeah. And now I have my map. And if I move the tracker, we see it moving. And I can switch between map by activating another map. It will automatically disable the other one because only one map can be loaded at a time. On here we have some Unreal content in the in Smode for an XR project. So in the next video we will see how to handle the overscan, so we don't see the border when the camera moves.